Chromaphone 2 ships with a fantastic library of sounds. They're organized into banks, which we get to from here, and we can scroll next and previous when we hover our mouse here and those arrows appear. And in the banks, programs are organized in this drop-down menu. They sound great as is, but with a few simple tweaks, we can really get an entirely different personality from them. Let's start by looking at mallet sounds. So here I'm going to play you a part, and then I'll change one of the resonator types and alter the blend between them and maybe dial up some noise so that that's triggering the resonators in addition to the mallet. So we get a completely different quality of sound. Let's try another preset. And in this one, I'll again change one of the resonators, alter the blend between them, and change the hit position where the resonators are being struck by, in this case, the mallet. So very different timbre. Here's a nice percussive drum-like sound. I'll play it and then I'll alter the material that's being used on this drum head and then the balance between the two resonators. So very different quality to the sound. Let's try another preset. I'm going to go to Indian percussion, and here I'll play it for you as is, and I'll change the radius of the tubes here, and again try and play with the blending of the two. So with those two simple parameters, we can change the quality of the sound. Chromaphone 2 can generate a variety of interesting sounding drum kit pieces. Here I'm going to play you a beat and I'll go through a couple of different presets on each element of the kit. The electroacoustic kits are very interesting. Here I'll play you a part with this sound that is influenced by the noise source triggering the resonators, and I'll play it for a bit and then I'll alter the frequency of the noise and you'll hear the influence that has, and I'll change the blend of it with the mallet. So very different sound. Let's go to another preset. Here in this one, I'll change the material used on this membrane and then adjust the balance between the two resonators. Chromaphone 2 has some very interesting chimes and bell sounds. Here I'll play you a preset and modify the material, and you'll hear how we can get more of a percussive staccato sound. Here's another preset, and here I'll alter the noise to get more of a wash and obscure the attack. Here's a nice melodic plucked string sound. I'll play it as is, and then I'll couple the two resonators and trigger it only using the noise source and change some of the properties of the noise. Let's go to another string preset. And this one again is nice and melodic. And all I'm going to do here is couple it and change the blend to change the quality of the sound. Here's a good solid bass sound that uses only resonator B. I'm going to turn on resonator A, switch it to a membrane, and couple the two together and generate some interesting overtones. And play with the complexity of the membrane will change the tonal qualities of it as well. Let's go to another preset, and in this one, what I'm going to do is simply alter the hit positions to either bring up more of this octave doubling effect or change the pick sound to a bit more of a mid-rangey sound.